Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Resident Evil 6. Let's see. So we ran through a really fast fight with a helicopter because we got a grenade launcher, and now we're kind of still stuck with two little bullets as we move forward on the story. Just to the next section, here we go. Chris Redfield's whole setup is very much just team-based.
We're in pursuit of the target.
Like, team-based, militaristic takedown setup in a small area. Let's see.
Shit! That's no way to go out!
Wonder if that was gonna give me his gun, but nope. Immediately we run into a lag. Now this is the first recording of the day, so it's been sitting for 12 hours. So if there was any system that would fix the lagging, that would have been plenty of time for it. So obviously there isn't. What's interesting here is we have Mahjong. This is the multiple player Mahjong. Most people in the West are more familiar with Mahjong Solitaire, where you just match the tiles, and that's not really what Mahjong is. It's actually much more like gin rummy with tiles, but the tiles here are incredibly large, huge. This is way too big, and in fact that box in the chair there probably is about the size of what a box holding a whole set of Mahjong tiles would be.
Clear.
This is just hugely big. They are so off on the scale. Here we have a computer screen. Well, no, a TV screen blinking around. I suppose it's better to hit these things with a knife if you can, but since I can't, whatever. One more bullet down. I wish you got a certain amount of experience points for finding those. That certainly would be a nice addition. And we're looking in just this person's house. And in these people's houses are crates with bullets, which that's disconcerting and non-realistic. So because we have falling action here, almost certainly we're going to open this next area and something's going to jump out, or we're going to be introduced to a new character that can skitter around. And
that's the target.
Oh yeah, we're looking for this invisible snake thing. So yeah, it probably can slither, and I wouldn't be surprised if we just run away from it this entire direction. Here we have arrows painted on the wall, specifically showing us which way to go. Almost like in their beta testing, they knew for a fact that the people are having trouble finding the door. What's also weird is it changed the guns on me. I'm pretty sure it did. At least I had the handgun out and it switched to the assault rifle. We're into another cutscene. So, to fight a snake, you're gonna have to have either a big open area, or it's going to be pretty easy, or he's going to move really fast in circles around small, narrow sections.
What the hell were you thinking, pulling a kamikaze stunt like that?
These are my men. You follow my lead or I'll find someone who will.
Do you even hear yourself?
Now, Chris Redfield is now getting portrayed as a character he really wasn't in Resident Evil 5. And in fact, in Resident Evil 5, I mean, he really didn't deal with the soldiers at all. They came and saved the day a couple times.
How are we supposed to drop this thing if we can't even see it?
Shut up and keep moving!
But now Chris Redfield has just gone to completely obsessed lunatic. And he's gonna get all his men killed again. Let's see. Do I want to go that way? Or do I want to go this way? I guess I really didn't have a choice. I can almost understand the idea of
Keaton! Not you too!
Of having the arrows painted on the wall, because this is kind of a bad layout of something. It's hard to see where you're going because of the enclosed areas. Now, trying to do a psychological horror where he slowly, one by one, loses his men is kind of a movie trope more than a video game trope. I've not seen it specifically succeed in a game.
Roger!
Typically, if you are going to lose people in the story of a video game, you'll lose 2 or 3 in key moments, but the idea that every 20 minutes or so you lose a new character.
Clear! Damn it!
And what is this
It's not here
supposed to
either.
be? What are these supposed to be? Candy? Condoms? Flower petals? I can't even tell. It's like green candy and red candy, I would guess. But then that doesn't quite make sense because this is, you know, a barber shop or a dentist chair. They're just throwing things all together. I don't think I was supposed to succeed there. Let's see. Nothing there. And what is this? It's like, are they making long strips of candy? Is this some kind of drug? It's like they're trying to tell me a visual story with their placement of items, but failing miserably.
Way downstairs! Repeat! It's headed downstairs! You're not getting away, you sneaky piece of shit!
And was that Chris Redfield that said that, or some other character?
This shit's in the way. Give me a hand.
Nothing else here.
Roger.
See, we've just got to move to a different location. It's absolutely necessary to do a fight. See, there's an opportunity there where you could have dragged
Everyone,
you
report in.
by
Pierce here. I'm on the third floor.
through a long
Captain!
journey.
I can't find Jeff! He's gone!
Get a hold of yourself, Marco. Where are you?
Second floor! Oh shit! I think that thing's here!
Target is on the second floor. You all need to come here now.
So they're giving names to some of these characters, and just before they die. We kind of know they're gonna die.
Read. God damn it.
it was foreshadowed too quickly, and the fact is we didn't have enough of an experience as a team to set up this
Captain,
camaraderie.
I can hear Jeff.
Camaraderie.
That's him screaming. I'm coming, man. Just hang on!
Marco, don't move! Hold your position, do you hear me? That's an order!
And so I really don't know who these faceless people in their masks from the BSAA are, nor do I care about them. And I'm looking here, and wow, all those people just appeared out of... Like, where did you show up? Weren't you eaten by a snake? Or at least split up?
I'm on it!
And seriously, he just showed up out of nowhere. It's almost like... I'm probably just wasting bullets here.
Okay, we find that piece of shit and we put it down. Fast and hard.
This is like a dentist's office. Again. I think they're trying to do a joke here where we're dealing with a snake, so of course we're going through a dentist's office. Teeth and all that. Maybe I'm hallucinating my co-op partner here, but then that doesn't make a lot of sense because in online co-op or solo or non-online co-op, you would one of the characters would be a hallucination that was playing
Poor bastard.
and killing real zombies, or at least theoretically killing real zombies.
I'm on it.
So I have to just assume it was some weird glitch where he appeared out of nowhere. I'm not getting anywhere very fast. Just walk 5 steps, see a cutscene, shoot it,
Where are you,
and
you
then
son of a
probably
bitch?
a mortal enemy. Then walk 5 more steps. And one assumes that we're getting extra vision here
Ceiling!
than what the actual character. And they can't see anything right now. They should be able to at least see them out.
Face.
Now I immediately tried to shoot there and it knocked me down. So I should just...
There! It's right there!
Let's see, I'm trying to find the grenade launcher. I'm about to die.
Killed my men!
See, that moved to another cutscene, so I probably just
It went through
wasted
there, Captain.
my ability. Let's see. Full heal. Back to this.
It's gone. After it.
Look around. See if I can get any more bullets. Seriously, we're gonna go in here?
It's not here. Find it.
This is gonna kill us. This is a terrible idea. This was an awful idea. See, and switching back and forth is a pretty terrible thought. break out of this squeeze. And checkpoint. Oops. Where's this thing? I kind of want to wait.
Taking you down!
Out of bullets now. And that lagging is certainly posing a problem.
It's gone. After it.
Did I get everything in this room as far as bullets?
That thing's in here. We're gonna end this.
Maybe on a harder difficulty, this would actually be invisible. That is a possibility. Darn it. Get up. I need to move on to my shotgun. And see, my partner is switching to shotguns, and I really don't need him to do that. Like, it is a printing machine. Let's see, where is he?
Help me!
After it!
Alright, what gun do I have any bullets for now? No shotguns, no grenades, knife always works, no assault rifle, just handgun. And I suppose I have some flashbangs. That's it, though. That is the only setup I even have. And as we look around here, it's not like there's a bunch of bullet boxes sitting around. How can I have fun with this game when I can't even take the enemy out? The struggle is too high, particularly since I'm just playing on normal. Like, this is normal. That's worth remembering.
The tide is toughened up or something! Our weapons aren't doing anything!
Then we have to find something that will.
Look at this mess of electronics. Alright, so we gotta get up the side here before this thing decides to kill me completely. And they built this building around this shrine. That seems a pretty Chinese construction style thing. Do I have anything I can combine? Yes, I do.
Marco, power this thing up.
I'm on it!
The switch is still on. Am I going to electrocute him? Yes. I totally just killed my own guy.
We did it. We fried that son of a bitch.
Now we're back to
are you
tracking
okay?
Ada
Marco!
Wong. And I assume they programmed it so you couldn't succeed the first time, because that would have been a little too... that would have broken the story. And there's no, like, skill point for killing that snake thing. Interesting. The game should just give us skill points anyways for defeating big bosses like this, instead of dropping them and making me collect them. There you go. Combine with that. Use that. So I'm happy to have the health. There we go. But not super happy with the lack of use of this area. This again feels like it might have been a nice set piece, well, and it's barely even used.
At least we got it. But no Ada yet.
Most of this
I'm not gonna rest until we have her head on a stick.
Has just been running through hallways like this, and they're boring and they're full of a lot of textures. Frankly, if you were going to talk about why this game might be unoptimized, here's a reason. This hallway is full of a ton of unnecessary textures. A little bit of editing would have had this hallway run smoother. Now, is that really necessary? Maybe not, but it probably implies a larger issue. And it's also a waste of development, having all of this work put together for a hallway that doesn't need to be that intrinsic. And most of this whole section has just been running through the same hallways, the same looking hallways. Are we gonna find another snake? Or is Ada Wong gonna kill him?
This is crazy. It's not safe in here. We need to pull out. Captain!
Looking for me, boys? Welcome to China.
Ada!
Wait! We've got no choice. We have to kill him.
Yeah, kill him.
He'd do the same for us.
Like, I've yet to see it successfully transmute anybody into anything.
Marco!
This is weird. So he's just a fly, a swarm of flies, and they're hurting me. And it's growing into a bigger thing now. Does the flash grenade help with anything? Like flies with the knives. Seems like you can just take these guys out pretty easily. Have to wiggle a little bit here. Shotgun would probably be a little helpful. And now we get the C4 explosive as a key after them. Let's see. That was a really simplistic fight. That could have been more. Could have been a lot more. And this game obviously just doesn't want to be more. Or doesn't know how to be more. And therefore,
Roger.
That really sucks. And we don't really know who Marco is. So as the player, we don't really care that we just died, particularly in a zombie movie style game. But at least we now know the rest of the game is probably going to be just these two people.
Chris, we need to stay
and we
calm.
may be about halfway through, but not really.
After what she's done to us, how many of our men are dead because of that bitch?
I'm right there with you, Captain. But your personal vendetta isn't gonna get us anywhere. If you hadn't been blinded by vengeance, we could have prevented some of those deaths.
Shut up.
Do you even care about our mission anymore?
Shut up!
I feel sorry for all the men that died believing in you. What happened to the legendary Chris Redfield, huh? What happened to you? It's a good thing Finn's not around to see you this way.
I'm going after Ada. HQ, this is Alpha Leader. I need a location on Ada Wong.
I'm going with you. Someone's got to keep an eye on you, whether you want them to or not.
So, yeah, we're getting some kind of story
This is HQ.
here.
We've got the location for you.
Really?
Ada Wong has left the city and is heading south for the harbor. HQ to all teams. Target Ada Wong has been spotted, heading south for the harbor. We want her alive.
And see, we're probably getting the wrong Ada Wong information there. I mean, we don't even really need a location. We just saw it jump out the window. And how would they gather that information that quickly? There definitely needed to be some kind of break in time between the two previous cutscenes.
You want to follow me around? Fine. Just make sure you stay out of
Again,
my way.
we jump from
As
one
long as you don't
section to
cross
a
the line
completely
again, that
different
won't be a
section.
problem. Ada's just playing with you. When are you gonna realize that?
I'm not stupid enough to fall for her bullshit. You should have a little more faith in your captain.
So here we have a water section with some background sections of a city. It's not a terrible idea to do a little bit of difference here. What did I just run into? There's somebody shooting sniper guns. Who is shooting sniper guns would be the interesting question there, because, like, who are we even fighting right now? Yagos or what? It's been a while. And the game is lagging as I'm sitting here, being a sitting duck. Oh, he just shot me right through the fence. I guess I'm fighting Yagos and Neo Umbrella, whatever that is. How do I move forward? Is it up here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Wow, and you just hit the front of the boat half the time. Does my assault rifle or something have some kind of zoom? This is one of these clear levels that was specifically designed for I can't shoot this and drop it on him. And it's just sniping me like crazy. This clearly is a sniper rifle section, and we don't have a sniper rifle. So, I don't... I'm almost certain we'll be given a sniper rifle at the end of the day. Really? All these guys have had sniper rifles for a long time. I haven't been able to pick one up. Now, when these guys start melting like this, I mean, what am I doing? Oh, he did transform into something else. So we gotta kill this guy. I'm out of bullets. His skin seems to come out of the container hardened up, which means only my shotgun is really useful against this guy. Where am I supposed to be going? The path is a little confusing here. It seems quiet, like we killed everybody in this area. Alright. Now I figured it out. And is this going to be like a cheap water section that's not really a water section? Not a bad idea. It was done on the water, a few boats. It offered a slightly different experience, but not terribly different. I guess I probably should hold on to the grenade launcher bullets.
Ada! Captain, get a hold of yourself! That helo's about to open up on us! We're sitting ducks out here! We need to find cover! Damn it!
So, run sequence. Holding down forward and A.
You gotta be kidding me!
As fast as possible.
Don't talk, just run!
And see, holding down A does most of the A actions of jumping forward. But
Keep moving!
it's not quite smooth enough in the curves. And I would certainly experiment with just having this be more controlled, less of this actually being able to decide
We need to reach that
back
building!
and forth whether to turn left or right, and more just pressing A.
Alpha to HQ. We got a visual on Ada Wong. We're in pursuit.
This is HQ. Ada Wong has been spotted moving down the canal. Charlie and Delta teams form a perimeter around Kucheng.
All right, we can drop that chopper from here.
So I'm looking all around here for collectibles, pickups, and I guess like, what am I supposed to do now? Miss. I'm missing a lot, actually. That's it for those bullets. So the game must know that I'm out of bullets. Or almost out of bullets. It must do something. This thing's a mess. Those bullets. I've got like 10 handgun bullets now. And that's it. Oh, these things do have things in them. Interesting. Nice to know that. So I had to, in the middle of this fight, realize that they introduced a new style of item to break. I'm doing really bad as far as accuracy. Really, really bad.
Let's go.
See, that was pointless. Absolutely
That's
pointless.
that.
Why
Now we get
show
Ada.
a cutscene
Copy that.
and then have me jump forward to show me another cutscene? Total ridiculous waste of effort. Just to give the player control to push forward for one fraction of a second? I need my knife out and just kill all these guys. I need health, I need bullets, I need every single thing you could even consider. Kill all these guys. Seems really easy to get these kill sequences. Anybody else here? But they're not dropping anything. Why is my knife having to reload? That's weird. There must be an energy meter when you use your knife. Alright, well, so I can combine this with that. That helps a little bit, but not really. And I don't see how we're gonna get to the point where we meet up with Leon. Oh, this is how you do it. They just completely
This is
skip.
where they've been developing the C virus?
They just totally skipped. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's like they had 4 teams making one game when they should have just had one team making one game. It screams a lack of confidence and faith in your production teams from Capcom higher ups.
Ada!
It really does.
You can't run forever.
So Also, in Leon's story, he's
Alpha
all
team to
kind of
HQ, come
nice
in. We're in pursuit of
to
Ada
Leon
Wong.
about him
No
being
use
in love
hiding,
with Ada
Ada.
Wong. But in reality, I guess we're now seeing that he was hell-bent on killing her. And that's kind of silly. So we walk in here,
Make a run for the elevator. Go!
and we run this way.
Glad you could stop in. Like what I've done with the place. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Didn't quite make it. And then...
You can, Ada. Because you're going down.
Gosh, I'm dying. That's probably the best thing that could have happened to me, though. Really. With the death, they
Alpha team
take
to HQ,
pity
come
on
in.
you.
We're in
Let's
pursuit
just
of Ada Wong.
take a
No
moment,
use hiding, Ada.
get another 10 bullets there, and... Well, it didn't seem like it did anything else for me, but at the very least, it gave me 10 more bullets and gave me a full health. Maybe it didn't even give me 10 bullets.
Make a run for the elevator. Go!
So the idea is, I suppose, to run this way, which means also that putting the cutscenes right in the middle of
Like
this
what I've done with the place.
does not
Hope you
work at
enjoy your
all.
stay.
Laugh while you can, Ada. Because you're going down.
Let's see. Yeah. And we make it through, and we go in the elevator as the story happened. And we go into room 1. Which, by the way, I have like 20 bullets. So this is gonna be interesting. 15 bullets. What's in here? A skill point thing to collect. And man, just walking near the door was enough to activate it. Another skill point thing to collect. Interesting. So for these two, they were getting all these skill points while Leon wasn't.
What the hell is all this?
Keep your eyes peeled. Who knows what this bitch has in store.
Now, do either one of them have the actual ability? There we can see Leon knocking on the door too.
We're locked in.
So we can see them over
Engaging
there.
lock. Testing
Which
for prototype.
is odd because I didn't really feel like that was the case in the...
Ada!
You've been conducting such fascinating work here. Why don't you have some fun with one of the new prototypes?
Alright.
Your little bag of tricks isn't going to stop us.
And this time I'm peeling off this door. But I don't have the ability to rewire
See if
this.
you can hold those things off, Captain. I'll get us past the lock.
And we're back to this
Security
phone.
breach detected in room 1.
And see, nobody's hacking the computer this way. And mostly I'm just kind of trying to keep
Security
things away.
breach detected in room 1.
And they don't blow up when they hit each other.
Security breach detected in room 0. Security breach detected in room 1.
I'm wasting all my bullets. doing all this.
Security breach detected in room 1. Disengaging locks in room 1.
Let's move. There's no time to waste.
So, unlike the other characters...
Ada. She might not be working alone.
Wow. So, unlike Leon and Helena, which she didn't really have any interaction in the story, we don't end up having to go down this path, and we get all these skill points. And let's see. As far as bullets, I have none. I can reload my shotgun because I have a few of those, and nothing else. So I do kind of have to just play with the shotgun.
Roger!
So we can't really have that much more of
Give it
the
up, Ada!
story.
It's over!
Really.
Is the big bad soldier gonna shoot me?
Well, we can have probably a whole chapter in which we chase after Ada Wong, but
It's been fun.
Ada!
now what's weird there is we both just chased Ada Wong in the same relative time frame. So Leon is chasing her from one way and we're chasing her from another.
Friend likes to play hard to get. She always been like this?
And see, this wouldn't make a lot of sense if you're playing this story before the other. They
There she is. Cut
clearly
her off.
should have had it
I've got her!
played in a specific order. I mean, it'd probably be awful if you played Ada Wong first and then played all the other characters after that. And the way Chris Redfield is built compared to Leon, it looks like Chris Redfield probably would be a lot stronger than Leon, just on the amount of muscles.
Chris? Leon? What are you doing here?
And those two, do they know each other?
Down, Chris. She's a key witness.
That would
We
be
need her.
really weird.
Witness! She's the one who did all this!
No, it wasn't her. It was Simmons, the national security advisor.
I lost all my men because of her!
And I lost over 70,000 people, including the president, because of Simmons.
Still ridiculous Leon claims the entire city as his.
She's working for Neo Umbrella. You know what that means?
Yeah, I do.
And you're still going to protect this woman?
I am.
And see, when you play as Chris, you see her do all these awful things that Leon just never sees. Plus, again, I'm still firmly believing she is the bad Ada, and there's a bad Ada and a good Ada.
Captain!
I still also don't have a clue why any of them would use flash grenades. Like,
Freeze!
I guess maybe if you could close your eyes before then and you set off a flash grenade, maybe, but not really, because that's not how it works at all.
We both want the same thing here.
Flash grenades would be very
All right.
ineffective
BSAA will handle Ada.
if it didn't
Take
work
care of
every time
Simmons.
somebody blinked.
Chris,
They're also loud and concussive, and they're
I knew you'll do
basically
the right
small
thing.
bombs. Probably
Just make her
not
break
safe
the
to
harbor.
even set off that close
Get
to
in!
you.
Hey, Pierce. What you said about me hiding from my past.
Captain,
Catch up to her?
won't stop until I do.
Well, you're not gonna catch up to her if you stop for a moment to have romance. That's very not militaristic. In general, in video games, I find it often is the case that if you just shoot first and ask
Ada Wong
questions
is moving
later
south towards the military
and
port.
act
Advising all
faster,
personnel to be on the alert.
you solve a lot of problems. Like
Don't
this,
bother, we can handle this.
this is a little
I've
difficult.
had enough of these stupid games.
Are these Yavos all in these other cars? Yes, they are. I'm noticing that this is not very good controls. I'm having trouble targeting or staying on target. So a scene like this would be cool,
Lock up all the exits.
but
Sorry, no can do. All of our units are currently engaged. They don't have any to spare.
I think this is part of our plans.
I don't think I can hit. I don't think I can hit her. He's getting these ridiculous boosts and speeds, which is called rubber banding. That the car would not actually be.
Now we got you.
To keep these things in control, I guess. I have an infinite number of bullets, so I'm supposed to shoot them non-stop, but we haven't had a machine gun like that before. So I suppose if the other player was playing, he'd actually have to be driving in this, and we're missing the ability to switch between playable characters in solo play. That is something LEGO games, I guess, have as an advantage, is even though they force you to have two characters on the screen, even in situations where you wouldn't, they have a Y button set up so you switch between the two playable characters.
I'm the best driver the PSAA's got.
Really? You're bragging right now? Just focus on doing the job. But really bad rubber banding for a racing game, and certainly that's not what this is. But kind of a dumb
This is Delta. We're zeroing in on Ada Wong.
controls.
Trying to hold out an RS.
I am
We ain't gonna
bouncing
last long.
back and
Gotta
forth.
catch that woman before this gets any worse.
Don't worry, soldier, we will. Just keep those civilians safe.
On to that. Good luck.
And I think we're just supposed to be going from a specific point to another specific point. It doesn't seem like we're going in circles. Or if we are going in circles, they've got it set up where there's multiple loops, and once you do enough damage in one loop, you move forward to the next. See, now we're kind of on the train where Simmons was.
Captain, there's
Oh,
a
we
train
didn't.
coming.
Shoot the train, why not? See, they just want action scenes. That's all they want here. They don't want a game. They don't want strategy. They don't want thought put into it. They don't want really even a story that's well written. They just want action scenes. And if that's the case, they should just make this a training mission. Wrap the whole story up in that story, in that idea of this is all just a training simulation. We'll go from room to room doing these things, and there's no real reason for it. We just thought it was cool. Now he's driving probably a pre-programmed path, I guess. And it seems like I have nothing to shoot at all. trapped me then, I guess. It's still kind of a question why anybody would, oh, see, and I see there was one right there, and I couldn't shoot it. Why would somebody want to join Neo Umbrella? I mean, I'd like to hear what Neo Umbrella's pitch is. They do a switch here, but is this going to be a cutscene or what?
There we go.
So now I'm punching out the glass. Hit A to speed up and control. And then let's see, right trigger is to accelerate. And we have a boost. And I would guess now on the straightaways we want to speed up. And on the narrows we want to slow down a little bit. Maybe. Not really though. This is actually a better experience. And I imagine we're just in a full circle here. So the idea is to lower the distance, and I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that. Seems like she's getting further and further away. The game is lagging.
Shit!
I'm holding that right trigger as fast as much as possible. Unless there's a jump or something that's supposed to happen. She's getting half a kilometer away.
Shit!
HQ to Alpha. We've spotted an aircraft carrier of unknown origin in the harbor. Chatter we've picked up indicates it might belong to Neo Umbrella.
So I don't want to use the boosts in a straight run, because that's... well, I do want to use the boosts on straight runs only, because I don't want to run into a thing. You're lacking an ability to really knock into people with the boosts or anything like that.
And that's where Ada's headed. You can't let her reach it.
Hold on! I'm gonna jump it!
Oh, she got away.
So this is just game over. Mission failed. Wow. So I failed, and I'm willing to blame at least 80%, if not all of that, on bad design of this race section. This whole section is not what they should have been focusing on. They should have had a non-laggy experience when changing guns and looking in different areas and all of that. And then this could have been a cutscene, or this could have been just not in the game at all. Because them spending the effort to develop driving technology, which is difficult to figure out, doesn't pay off. Obviously. It's not even the main gameplay mechanic, and we don't need extra gameplay mechanics when the main gameplay mechanic of shooting zombies doesn't work. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can go to my main YouTube page. On the right is a button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.